Welcome. And in this presentation, we'll take a look at the actual directions for submitting your comprehensive exam answers. Now, each question will follow the exact same direction, so it's important that you follow these steps. If you fail to follow these directions, you will fail the comprehensive exam. Take your time, read the directions and the questions carefully before submitting your exam answers. If you do have any questions about these directions, feel free to contact me. I'd be glad to answer those for you. So, you will answer 4 total questions. 2 are pre-selected for you, and then 2 you will choose. You can use any course material when you answer your exam questions. This includes your textbooks, notes, presentation information, or any other resources and references you have available to you. If you know you're not a strong writer, I suggest you seek the help of someone who can assist you in answering and making sure that you've responded to the question properly and making sure that your formatting is correct. Adhere to APA guidelines. Be sure you do this for formatting and referencing resources. Check for things such as section titles, page numbers, margins, line spacing, font style, font size, everything that you should be familiar with at this point. And on paragraph spacing, remember that Microsoft Word enters that extra space between paragraphs when you hit the return key. Be sure you correct this in your response. There is a video in the Moodle training course to show you how to do this if you're not sure how. Reread your questions and or have someone proofread them for you. There's little room for error in your comprehensive exams. For submitting your answers, each one needs to be submitted as a separate file. So as you complete each question, save them individually on your computer. And the files should be titled as follows: your last name, your first name, and the question number. This makes organizing and tracking your answers easy for the dean's assistant. You must have a title page for each answer and follow the APA title page formatting. Do not include your name in a running head. Your name should only appear on the cover page. However, you will include a running head that identifies the question number. So be sure you follow this formatting. There is a template available for you if you're not quite sure, and I suggest you use that template and make sure that you are following all the appropriate directions. And as you can see, some of this information may sound repetitive, therefore it must be important, right? And number 4, it states, thoroughly answer the question. Now, while I've discussed a lot about formatting and following directions, the most important part is also demonstrating competency. Be sure you read the questions carefully and respond to them completely. Some questions may have multiple parts, so be sure that you are reading it completely and answering all the parts of the questions. You are limited to 7 pages in your response, so be sure you adhere to this. Now, the 7 pages does not include appendices or the cover page. It's only from the point where you begin writing your response. So, for example, the very first page should be your title page. The next page, you'll include your question, which is completely written out. And then the following page, you'll begin your response. And you'll have 7 pages from that point to answer the question. After you have written your response, save your file as a Microsoft Word .doc file, not a .docx, because of the file formatting. You must also submit your answers to Turnitin.com to review the originality of your work. And when you do this, you will only submit your response. Do not include the title page, the question page, or appendices or references. Submit your paper early enough to give you an opportunity to make revisions if they're necessary, because if you wait until the day before it's due and you have several red flags and need to make some revisions, you may not be able to make those corrections and be able to submit it on time. Now, after you answer each question, you'll submit your completed response using the appropriate assignment links in Moodle, just as you did with any other assignments throughout the program. You should have 4 different files that you've completed. Each one should be saved with the appropriate title, the last name, first name, and the question number. So let me congratulate you again on making it to this point. If you've demonstrated success in your courses throughout the program, you should have no problem with your comprehensive exam. This is the final step to complete your program. Begin early, focus, be thorough, proofread, use your references, have someone else proofread, follow all directions closely, use your time effectively. It would be disappointing for you to get to this point only to realize that you've missed something or you didn't completely answer the question. Now, while I'm excited for your soon-to-be completion, it's also sad that you're leaving our program. And many of you I've come to know well. And so after your completion, try to maintain communication. If there's anything I can do for you, feel free to contact me. Don't hesitate to let me know. And so I wish you many blessings both now and in the future. So take care.